A perfect spring day, the way the sun paints everything. We are a high school football field in Willow Creek, Gulzar with proud parents, enthusiastic graduates, and a new beginning. In the third line of Laura Bennett, her heart was practically exploded as she sees her daughter, Sophie in her navy hood and dress, who is ready to grab his diploma. This is, Laura thinks, the moment we work towards everyone. But her husband, Mark, sits next to her. He is passionate, his phone echo as the hornet's nest. Laura shot him with an "I remove it, Mark, for the bus." But his eyes cling to the screen, cold and distance. Some closed trails are closed. And within minutes, everything is about to explode. The principal's voice boom, "Sophie Bennett." Laura jumped and stabbed the palms barely so. Sophie's red hair shines under the sun as she crosses the stage, her shy smile sheds light in the ground. Laura's chest is tightened with love, but when she monitors the brand, her face is a storm cloud. No pride, no happiness, just a tight jaw and shiny eyes. What happened to him? She surprises and brush her. Sophie about today. The ceremony is wrapped, it rains confused, and the families are tilted to the ground for photographs. Laura's arm is around Sophie, as Mark moves, mixes their laughter. His voice is cut like a knife through the crowd. "I have to say something." The fool dies. They turn their heads. Laura's stomach writing. What is he doing? Mark's eyes leave him, rise down to the crowd. "Laura," he says, probably loud to listen to everyone, "I leave you. I look at someone else, and I've done it, finished?" The word echo like a gun tablet in Laura's head. Sophie gaps, his diploma slipped from his hand. The audience accumulates, parents, teachers, strangers, stare everyone. Laura's face burns, her heart hits the hammer so loudly that he can hear it. Mark stands there, chin, as if he is proud of it. "We are proud to break?" Sophie's voice trembles. "Father, what are you doing?" But Mark ignores him and turns to the crowd while he gives a speech. "Our marriage has been dead for years. I deserve to be happy." "Happy?" Laura's brainwheel. "Happy with whom? And why now, their daughter, their neighbors, in front of their world?" The insult cut her, but then the fingers brush something in her bag. An envelope. He has taken a mystery for several weeks. A secret that can turn this moment. Should he use it? Laura shakes his hand because he removes the envelope, the edges carry with overnight. Inside? Proof that can destroy the brand. He found it while cleaning his office, while suggesting email, bank statement, shady appointments, he stole from his company. He planned to meet him quietly, gave him a chance to convince him. But this? This public betrayal? There is no other possibility. "Mark," she says, her voice bites through a stunned silence, "before you walk away with your new joy." She catches the envelope, her eyes closed on her. "Is it careful to explain?" Bends into the crowd, rings, records every second. Mark's smile disappears, his face turns white like a ghost. "What are you talking about?" He takes a nap, but there is a quivering in his voice. Laura opens the envelope and removes a bank statement. "It transforms you the money into the company into an offshore account. Thousands of dollars, Mark. And send post to someone named C. Morgan." The audience becomes wide, and darts between her parents, she is smaller and dangerous. Mark lungs for envelope, his face turned with anger. "You lie!" He shouts, his voice echo through the ground. Spit blows, his eyes are wild. "You try to destroy me." Crowd parts, some retreat, others tread nearby. Sophie grabbed her arm. "Father, stop." But Mark went far away. He swings wildly while knocking Sophie's hood on the ground. Gasses scream. A teacher runs away, pulls the Mark back because he shouts, he makes it. It's fake. Safety removed the ground and pulled the Mark away, his screams disappeared in the distance. Laura is frozen, the envelope hit the chest, Sophie quarreled next to her. The audience whispers, the phones still roll, and catch every second of Mark's recession. Laura knelt, lifts Sophie's hood and draws her daughter nearby. "I'm very sorry, dear," he whispers. "But we're going to but they are?" "At home looks like a grave." Sophie locked herself in her room, squeezed the door. Laura sits on the kitchen table, the envelope spread in front of her, her best friend Emma Carter from her side. A divorce lawyer Emma, with the spine of steel, scans the documents. "Laura, this is dynamite," she says, her voice is smaller. "If these are real, Mark is not just scam, he is a criminal." Laura shakes her head, the mind rotates. He acted on the confirmation, but is now creeping in guilt. Did I go too far? In front of Sophie? She knocks on Sophie's door, the heart is heavy. "Can we talk?" After a long time, the door remains open. Sophie's eyes are red, his voice is small. "Why didn't you tell me about Dad?" "About this?" Laura sits on the bed and chooses her words like going through a mine. "I received these papers a month ago, Soph. I wouldn't believe it. I thought he could explain. But today," she tightens the throat. Sophie squeezed her knees. "They ruined my confirmation." Everyone stared. Laura kills her hair. "I know, baby. But we are stronger than that. You will see, but what is marketing now?" The next morning, Emma takes responsibility for coffee at a cool cafe. "We need to confirm these documents," she says, her eyes are sharp. "If Mark is underlay, his company will like blood." Laura hesitates. "What if it destroys it?" Sophie still needs a father. Emma bends forward, her voice is hard. They lay down, Laura. "You protect Sophie, who keeps her responsible. Don't return now." Emma links Laura to Tom Hayes, a private investigator, who smells scams a mile. Tom is studying papers and whistles. "It's great. I want to dig in the accounts of Mark and this C. Morgan's person. Give me a few days." Laura shakes her head, but the pull in the stomach. What if the brand comes after that? The echo of the city with gossip. Laura's phone lights up with messages, some types, other vicious. "Stay away from social media," warns Emma. "Focus on Sophie." At home, Laura put a small anchor with her daughter in cookies, Storm. Sophie broke a smile, then said, "I'm crazy and my father, but I'm proud of you, Mother. You didn't let him win." Laura's heart lifts, but the question is the mark hidden? 3 days later, Tom calls his voice seriously. C. Claire Morgan is assistant to Mark. They plan to disappear for months by spending the company's money to finance it. He sends a file. Email between Mark and Claire, one of them secretly photographs in the hotel, and the posts for transfer $350,000 were overshadowed by Reed Enterprises. Laura's blood is cooled. He didn't just leave him, he stole the future. Emma submits an anonymous tip with Mark's company, and within hours she has been suspended. He calls Laura, his voice drips off poison. "You are dead to me, Laura. Close it, otherwise you will regret." She hangs, her hands move, but Sophie turned her face yellow. "Should the father hurt us?" Laura pulls her close. "No, Soph. He's scared and we're not, but is he sure?" Laura takes control. She gives a blue color to the bedroom, which removes the mark of the mark. She works in a full-time job at the library, colleagues rally around her as a fort. Reed Enterprises confirms the undergraduate of the brand, making Laura a compromise to keep it easy. She refuses. She has to realize it, she says to her lawyer, her voice is stable. No one else is hidden. Emma prepares her for a divorce court and warns, Mark claims you have stopped the evidence. But we have found the original, and Tom has got more. Laura nodded her head, now it is not the woman who shrunk during the blending of the field. He's ready to fight. But what's his next step? His courtroom is a circus, a plethora of steps of journalists. Mark takes a dazzling stand in a wrinkled suit, like a larer. She presents evidence, her voice is clear, and says how she found papers, email, money trails. Claire Morgan, called a witness, accepts to release the plan for Cruel, Round, and Field. The audience mutters, thicker stress. So snaps. This is a lie. He roars, narrowed the table. She prepares me. The judge beat his gale, but Mark pointed to Laura on his feet. You will pay for it. Belliffs, while coping with him, shouted her out. Sophie, in the gallery, holds Laura's hand, her eyes are wide, but strong. Outside stands Laura with cameras, her voice is calm. It was about the truth. For me, for my daughter. She goes away, Sophie towards her, the weight of the past. Is this really over? 6 months later, Laura and Sophie are in their new apartments and jumps from the laughter walls. Sophie is rich in college, her smile back. Laura's Backlub is a hit at the library, his confidence is a quiet fire. Mark's letter from prison last year for underlay Haugop unanswered. Sophie is not ready and Laura does not push. Emma joins them for dinner and picks up a glass. You, Laura. You turned his betrayal to your victory. Laura smiles, her heart is full. The graduation day broke her, and made her strong, violent, free. And the future? This is theirs.